It's more Champions League action today in the RTG. We take on Legia Warszawa to begin with, Legia Warsaw, and then we've Manchester United soon after that. So a tough game on the horizon. Tottenham too on the horizon, just the other side of Manchester United. And then Genk and Aston Villa. I'm probably going to play the 3 Premier League games. Sim Legia Warszawa, Sim Genk, but I want to play the cup game against Watford because we want to try and win a quadruple this year, and that's a game simmed away that we absolutely could lose. So we'll wait. We'll play Watford tomorrow and Leicester and Arsenal and sim the other game against Genk. And then the episode after that will be Chelsea, Inter and Southampton before we then head into the rest of the month of December, which is ridiculously busy. So we'll start by simming Legia Warszawa with our rotation 11, which certainly should be strong enough to get victory here away from home in Poland. And I fully expect to come away with a good victory from this game. And indeed we do, by 4-0. Avdic, Falconer, Nkapie and Gordon. Nice to get a strong victory there. Up next then, with our full strength 11, will be a well-performing top of the table, joint top of the table, Manchester United. We've played and drawn against City. To be fair, we've played and drawn against bloody everybody so far this season, it feels like. 3-3 against Brighton yesterday, as well as a 2-2 against Inter, and then a 2-2 against Forest, and a 2-2 against Manchester City. We either keep a clean sheet, or we have a sizable score draw. I'll go for the clean sheet victory today in this one against Manchester United, if you don't mind. Drop the video... Drop the video a like if you are looking forward to the rest of this season, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of it. I'm going to head now to that game against Manchester United, and fingers crossed we can pull out a dub. Right, United versus United. Juan Musso still in goal for them. Marcus Holmgren Pedersen at right back. Ronald Araujo, new signing at centre back alongside Dio Upamecano. That's quite a forceful centre back partnership, isn't it? And Paulo Gozzi at left back. Declan Rice holding with Ibrahim Sangare sat further forward and Velasco sat slightly further forward to him. Noni Madueke on the right, Jadon Sancho on the left, and Moise Keane at striker. Still at Manchester United, despite playing a 2 centre mid formation, they have no centre mids at the club. Oh, I love this game so much. Right, United versus United. We are at full strength. Win it, don't draw it, Ches. Win it, don't draw it. We're still unbeaten this season. But at this rate, we could go unbeaten all year and still not win the league, because we'd end up drawing 20 of our bloody 38 games. Surya. Inside to Chapman. And Camavinga. Looking for Surya again. He's in behind. Pedersen can't cope. Look at the back post. No! Did he save that? I think he said he saved it. He said he got a hand to it. How has he saved that? Let's have a look at it from behind as the ball comes across. Cade Gordon arrives and the header. No, he didn't get a hand to it. Thank you. Although, to be fair, I think I'd feel better about it if he did, because Cade Gordon has just missed it. We've lost possession again, United. Man United, that is. Through there looking for Martins. He's got the pace. He's in behind. And he's missed. Gonsalvo! I had such faith in you there. I didn't just square it to Elijah Stone. I should have squared it to Elijah Stone. Thank you. Jesus Christ, Araujo. They really are just gifting me possession time and time again. You better score this one now, Gonsalvo. What is going on? I even slowed up to a walking pace to finesse that in the corner. What's happening? Why are we not scoring here? Come on, Cade. Get him! At last! Screw that post! Sangare. Moise Keane dinked out wide. Pedersen spins well. Only Madueke back to Sangare. Even though we're leading, I just have, at the minute, no faith in being able to see a result like this through with the way that we've been conceding goals so far this season. 2-0 lead against Inter Milan. Disappeared. Brighton scored 3 against us yesterday. And clean sheets have been either really easy to come by or really difficult to come by. So inconsistent defensively. We either don't concede any or concede loads. So I can't tell you whether we'll win this at 1-0 up with 10 minutes to go in the first half. But what I can tell you is we absolutely deserve the lead and have been by far the better side and could easily be 3 goals up. What are you doing? He just waits for me to come near him. No, I'll have that back, thank you. Come on, burst of acceleration. Counter-attack time. Counter-attack time. Let's score a second, please. George! Can you explain to me what's happening in this game? Because I don't understand. Has the ball of their posts got magnets in them on something? What is happening? I could be 4-0 up. 2.9 XG at half time. 1 goal, 3 post hits. If I don't win this game... I'll have the ball back though. Miss Keane can't keep it in play. Elijah Stone into Chapman. Martins is on the run. Keeps it away from the defender. Get it out wide. McCallum. Saria's there. Martins is back here. And there's Chapman. Go on, Elijah. Can you score? Hey! Elijah Stone knows where the goal is. 2-0 Cambridge. If we win this, and still at 2-0, I'll say if we win this, we will go above Manchester United in the table. Hoover. Okay, that's meant for Stone, but never mind. And as such, it's kind of thrown me out of kilter there with my attack. Velasco turns. Sancho. No. Sangare. Where's he going? Out wide. Pedersen. Moise Keane. Hoover makes the save. Can't hold on to it, but we'll just get rid of that. Oh, worrying times. Now here's going to come that wave after wave of opposition attack and the chance of a comeback again. Jadon Sancho into the box. Ushering him out of the box again, but still danger here. Velasco. Sangare. It bounces free and we'll get rid of it. Oh, I'm starting to get worried again that we're going to throw away another result. Salcedo. Out to Sancho. Worried about that run, but Camavinga seems to have it covered. Jadon Sancho. Early cross. It's a decent one. It will reach all the way to the back post. And Noni Madueke. How it's made it that far, I'm not sure. Elijah Stone's there to hack that away. Martins will win this header and nod it down to Kirk Falconer, who is one of the few forward players so far this season that hasn't grown. I believe he can still grow. I don't think he's peaked. Falconer here. Oh, there's the final whistle. I hadn't noticed at the time. It had gotten away from me quite so much. A win with a clean sheet. We said it could go either way. It was either going to be a win with no goals conceded and a clean sheet, or we'd end up getting a score draw. But 7 shots, 2 went in, 3 hit the woodwork. That could have been a wiping of the floor with Manchester United. It does move us above them in the league, as we said that it would do. And we're up to 2nd again. Just 2 points off Manchester City, who I believe is still unbeaten. We are still unbeaten. And Everton are the only side that remain unbeaten now. United were actually unbeaten prior to that game. So goal difference is in our favour now. 17 goals scored, 7 conceded. It's not bad. It's really not bad. It's just that all of those goals conceded, rather than being like 1 a game, it's like 3 at once or 2 at once in a 2-2 draw. We've got a 2-week gap to the game against Tottenham, which we will now go and play. So after an international break, I shall see you there. So Tottenham, after their foray into the Championship, still have some quality players. They were still playing Alban Lafont at centre-back, and they had Emerson in goal. So Ousmane Dembele's on the left for them, Yeremy Pino on the right, and an 80-rated, 33 pace Harry Kane is their best striker. A 75 rated and a 72 rated regen elsewhere is all they've got. They've got Niall John and Nicolo Barella in the midfield. Their back 5 is Sessegnon, Gechter, Inacio, Carter-Vickers and Sike, with Alban Lafont in goal. Options on the bench, as you can see here. Nico Williams will be probably their best option. They do have Sergio Reguilon still to call upon at the back, and Emerson as well as a defender. But Spurs were... I can't remember where they were in the table. They weren't that high, were they? Like, bottom half for sure. But obviously now that we've rectified their lineup issues, they might actually play quite well. We're hoping... Oh, apologies for the yawn. I'm hoping they don't, obviously. And we're only 2 points off top ourselves now after that win against Manchester United last time out. You might be able to tell from the... Well, you probably will be able to tell from the change of attire that, yes, we're recording this part of this episode on a separate day. Tuck that back to Martins. In there to Elijah Stone. It's blocked. It'll fall for Soria. And he's trying his hardest to get a shot away. But he just can't quite do it. He's Cade Gordon. Didn't quite want the fanciness. But never mind. It kind of worked. Oh, touch was heavy. Got it under control. Chapman will look for Hoover. Will stand up looking for Martins. Did it hit an arm of Sessegnon? Apparently not. That was a poor attempted ball through that gap. Ousmane Dembele gets that forward there to Niall John, who finds Harry Kane. But if he outpaces anyone today, then it really is a farce. Ousmane Dembele in the box now, looking dangerous. Finds Harry Kane. His finishing stats aren't as good as they were, but he's still pretty damn good with the ball at his feet, Harry Kane. Like 87 finishing still, despite being so old and so slow. So technically, he's still got a bit about him, despite physically being pretty useless now. Spurs just haven't replaced him, or haven't replaced anyone, really, at striker in this save. But I don't know how badly their finances were affected or how badly they were gutted when going down. Here's John to Kane. Obviously, we signed Martins, who was their main striker, wasn't he? But they just haven't replaced him either. And what a save from Hübner. That was ridiculous. I've been questioning Hübner throughout the course of the past couple of episodes, but that was very well tipped onto the post. We'll stay at 0-0 thanks to the expertise of our goalkeeper. Looking for Martins, turns well. Stone is there, Cade Gordon is there. Question of a foul from Gechter. It certainly was a heavy touch. Oh, and that was destined for the top corner if Albon Lafont didn't step in. But again, it's poor from them in their attempts to get rid of it. And here's Stone. There have been some calls, and I have seen them in the comment section, for Stone to be moved to... I turned that on his right. Stone to move to Cam, and Chapman dropped back into the centre mid role, and for them two to swap. I'm not looking to do that, though, at this stage, and I will probably cover that again at the beginning of the next episode, just so that the majority of you that watch the videos get to see it. I know not everybody makes it this far into a video. But I'm looking to keep Chapman as Cam and keep Stone as that box-to-box midfielder for the time being, because they both perform so well in those given roles. Soria to Stone. And look, he does still get forward. Is he going to get there? No. But he not yet scored a goal. Here's Nicolo Barella into Yeremy Pino and Harry Kane. They have still kept some high-quality players, like their two wingers. Oh, my God. And Nicolo Barella in their midfield, centrally. But how they haven't actually scored in this game. Bit of a mystery at the moment. Hitting the woodwork twice. McCallum quickly before Soria drifts offside, which we've done well. Looking for Chapman. And then Martins. Albon Lafont at full stretch. No goal yet in this first half. Can we end this first 45 with one? Gechter's up. Chapman's up. Tries to nod it into the middle to a teammate. Finds only a defender. We will stay at 0-0 at the break. And back there to Sike. Yeremy Pino stood up well. Kane's underneath this. That'll be simple. Thank you. Bowl this out looking for Cade Gordon. This is the thing. Like Tottenham don't normally play a striker. Sorry, Tottenham don't normally play a goalkeeper in goal. But now that we are lining them up with a goalkeeper in goal, actually, they're not bad. I got nailed there. Absolutely crunched. Oh, no. To be honest, would have taken the free kick. Thought I could squeeze that through to someone in the middle. In actual fact, they've squeezed that through to Harry Kane, but he's going nowhere. Oh, Jesus, he's so slow, H, but he's in behind. And Hübner makes a very good save. As we mentioned, technically, Harry Kane's still right with it. So we can't allow him too many chances, because he will score. Hübner. Kane was offside, thankfully. Or was he? Was the referee blowing his whistle just for the yellow card? That was what he was blowing his whistle for. 5 shots for Harry Kane, 3 shots for Elijah Stone so far. Here's Linus Gechter. And Soria will bring that down. And we'll just get rid of it. Let's get that to Elijah. Forward to Martins. And Cade Gordon's wanting to go on the run. That's a poor pass from Martins. Might need to start to train his passing a little bit. Because on occasion, his build-up play lets us down. Kane has the option to square that. Turns it down. Goes for goal. And Conte can't quite believe it. Now Harry Kane goes off. And one of their much lesser rated, lower ability players comes on. And that's over the bar from Hoffman. It's Bustos that's come on for Harry Kane. I'm pretty sure he was the 75 rated guy. Another corner for Tottenham though, as that graphic top left apparently isn't going to change. So Bustos is continually just coming onto the field again and again and again. Hübner goes up, claims that. I don't know how much time I've got left. I'll have to pause it. 68th minute. Oh, there we go. It's back again. Not too much time left then to try and find the breakthrough here against Spuds. And I could really do with finding the breakthrough because City aren't letting up any steam at the top of the table. Quickly look for Martins. Was he onside? He was, but couldn't get it under control. 18 minutes to go. Substitutions made by ourselves. Kalazevic is on for Chapman, and Stone is pushed forward into that cam roll. That wide on this left-hand side is the Son regen, Ma. Trying to do it against his... I don't want to say his dad's team, because he's a regen. He's only retired, Son. He's not had a child. But against his fourth... I don't know how to phrase it. Like, it's... He's a regen. He is the new Heung-min Son. But Heung-min Son hasn't died or had children in this save. So, I don't know how quite to phrase it, but you know what I mean. It's Heung-min Son's regen against Heung-min Son's former team. Ousmane Dembele steps inside, finds H. Not Harry Kane. That must have been Bustos. It will fall for Barella again, and Hübner again batters it free. Couldn't quite get to the ball there. Ma turns well. Camavinga. Martins is with me. Not really looking to make a run, though. Give that to Stone. And back to Martins. Now he's making a run. Now he's got some space. And here comes Ma. He's round the corner. Heung-min Mum into the middle. Oh, it's a great block. Fell kindly for the volley. Martins. Lafont with a save. We've pressed and pressed and pressed, but so have they for a goal. And both goalkeepers have been exceptional in this fixture. Could have been 3-3 this one. It looks like it's probably going to be 0-0. Gwilt flicks that on. Barella clears. Should have let that go for a goal kick. Yeremy Pino challenges in the middle there. Camavinga into Martins. Back to Camavinga again. Just need to be patient. Find the right pass at the right time, and maybe it'll open up for us. Heung-min Mum in the box again. A corner. Now or never. Now or never. Come on, Michael. I need Gwilt to get on the end of this. Or Martins, maybe. He has gotten on the end of it. Gonsalvo. But that's nowhere near the goal. It's going to be a 0-0 draw against Tottenham. A game that either side could have won, in fairness. Hübner has made some exceptional saves. So I should probably be happy with the points, shouldn't I, really? But it is going to be 1 point apiece here against Tottenham. It's a clean sheet and another one for the episode. But 10 shots apiece. A draw is a fair result. It's just a surprise that there were no goals. City aren't... Oh, actually, they might have been down the bottom. I couldn't scroll quickly enough. We have Genk next in the Champions League. This one we will sim. We sim Legia Warsaw. Got the result. Hannes Schäfer wants to play. But at this particular moment in time, he's not on my radar other than the reserve side, which, to be fair, will probably get the nod in this game against Genk. If we win this one, we're in a great position to progress from the group. Obviously, when it comes to the latter stages, we will be playing more games and not simming quite so frequently. But the lesser sides like this in the Champions League, I really feel like I don't have an issue simming with a side like that. Falconer's up to 90 now, I just saw from that menu. You can see on the right-hand side now, Falconer 90 rated. This should be a victory for us. And is Avdic with 2. Nice to see him chip in with some goals. He's grown as well in this save now. So to the third and final played game of the day, which will be Aston Villa in the league. And then we'll play Watford tomorrow, as well as Leicester and Arsenal. And we will crack on in the Champions League with another sim against Genk. Pablo Soria's happy. To be fair, most of the players are happy. Morale is very, very high, actually, which is good. Right, Aston Villa next. We have arrived at Villa Park and lined up in the home dressing room is Alessio Cragno, Kesler Hayden, Pongracic, Gentile and Tom Boss. Gentile an 86 rated Italian regen. And then there's Ibrahima Diallo, Conor Gallagher and Ante Gujic in the midfield. Hasegawa at centre forward with Paulinho on the right and Indiana Vasilev on the left. Obviously we are, as you would expect us to be. Nice to see Hoffman up to 84 already. Really hoping that he can get to 85, well, hopefully as a minimum 85, if not 86 by the end of the season. This Virgil van Dijk regen, certainly with the potential to be special, you'd expect him to jump up quite a few ratings. We saw Michael Gwilt do that in our own side earlier in his career. And we hope to replicate that with Hoffman as well. Got caught on it there, Chapman, and Villa will break away with it. The gap at the top is 4, I believe. City on 20, we're on 16. We are still second heading into this match day. So win here and we'll stay second because we're not going to be caught by anyone below us. And, well, City are 4 points away, so we're not going to catch them either. But hopefully City can drop points on this particular match day, and it means that the gap will at least close. Whether they draw or lose, I'm not sure. Stone. Can't find Soria. That's poor from Elijah. Need that to be more accurate. 10 minutes played here at Villa Park. It's still 0-0, although Hasegawa is looking to play a 1-2, does so brilliantly, and Hübner makes the save. It seems Hübner's arrived finally this season. Thank you. Hübner is back. Gallagher back there to Diallo. And into Gallagher again. Gentile, the centre-back. 1-0 Villa. And it's their potential Bonucci or Chiellini regen that buries it. Forward to Chapman. There's Elijah. He's always a willing runner, isn't he, Elijah Stone? Looking for Martins, who gets to it first. Oh, that could have gone anywhere there. Martins trying to find the corner. And again. Oh, brilliant save by Alessio Cragno. Top stop. We'll try that again. Come on then, Martins. Or Gwilt maybe. No, keeper's calm and been more positive this time and gets to it. 10 minutes to go till half-time. We are still behind here against Aston Villa. Thanks to that earlier effort. Why would you run that deep with him and play him onside? I hate that. Such a lack of defensive intelligence. Paulinho delivers the ball well. Up we go, please. Well away, Hoffman. Stone will get there. Whether he'll win it or not, I don't know. He has done. Chapman's looking to break beyond the line there. And he's in behind here, George Chapman. I've got Martins at the back post. Just need to find him with a decent cross. Decent cross. Found him. Gonsalvo! Unlucky not to score with a header earlier when the keeper remarkably parried it over the bar. He wasn't missing this time. Gets the jump on the defender. Buries it. Our new number 9. Only because he was formerly number 10. Cristiano Ronaldo regen. Gonsalvo Martins makes it 1-1. 2 minutes added on. We've won the possession back. We couldn't go and score another one, could we, before half-time? Martins. Waiting for the runner, Chapman. Fouled. Take it quickly. Elijah Stone is here. Chapman's there. Soria. And McCallum. Lofted. Chapman. It's going wide. Paulinho. Back there to Gallagher. Diallo. Hasegawa tackled by Stone. Big second half needed here now. This is going to be important for our title challenge that we don't drop further points. The draw against Spurs was frustrating, but a fair result. This would be, well, not unacceptable to lose. Sorry, to fail to win away from home against Villa, because they are a decent team, but they're certainly games that we should be winning. And now we are! George Chapman again, now with the captain's armband at your request. And he slams home on his left foot. I get goals from Stone in the role that he's in. We get goals from Chapman in the role that he's in. I see no reason to upset that balance. Lovely touch and turn. That's what made the space for the goal. Lets it drift onto his left, opens the face of his body, works the space, slams it home. Get in. 2-1 United. And Soria, the amount of 2-2 draws we've had this season, I am still not confident of getting that dub. Soria played in. Camavinga is there. Here comes Stone. And Cade Gordon. That was meant for Stone. Martins will have it. Stone will get it back. Sarri around the corner. I see Chapman at the back post. There he is. Oh, George, you got to keep that down. There's no point going over to hug the goalkeeper. Bury it in the back of the net and go and hug your teammates by celebrating. Vasilev off, and I think that was Anwar El Ghazi coming on. We've got a corner. 10 minutes to go. Elijah Stone delivers it poorly, actually, but it somehow works in our favour. It was hit poorly, not as deep as I wanted it to be, but it just was deep enough to dip over that first defender. Martins was able to attack it at the near post. It was like deep enough to go over the defender, but not so deep that the keeper could come and get it. He thought about it. You saw him take a couple of steps forward there, Keeps, and then he backed off. I don't think he would have gotten there if he had gone for it, so it was probably the right idea to back off, but Martins is so good in the air that he seals the victory with a third goal in the 80th minute. Hopefully, Manchester City have dropped points. If they haven't, the gap will remain at 4 as we head into tomorrow's episode, knowing that games against Leicester and Arsenal in the league aren't going to be bloody easy at all. Nor really is that rotation game against Watford in the Carabao Cup. But our depth has been vastly improved this season with the transfers and free agents that we picked up, that I am still confident of being able to get through in that game, regardless of the fact that the majority of my first team players are going to get a bit of a rest. Faulkner in there to Martins. You see Sam McCallum arriving around the left-hand side. Look for Sarria in the middle. Sarria's got support here. Get it back to Cade Gordon. Nice touch. Good shot. Well blocked by Pongracic. But that's going to be game. We're into the 90th minute now. And despite whatever Anwar El Ghazi does here, Villa won't be getting any points from this one. 3 minutes added on, which is more than necessary, I think. But there's been some goals in this half, of course. Diallo in there to Hasegawa. No further goals, though. That'll be game. Cheers, ref. We'll have the 3 point. Oh, chop from behind there, actually, Falconer. If that was not right at the end of the game, he might have found himself picking up a card there, the Villa man. 3 points. Please tell me City lost or drew. They weren't playing. Okay, well, Liverpool won. Arsenal drew. Like we say, we've got Arsenal coming tomorrow. City, we'll find out in a minute when I am able to load the league table. Manchester City won. So, ourselves and City, the only 2 remaining unbeaten sides. The difference being the 2 games extra that we've drawn, they've won. We've scored a similar amount of goals. We've conceded a similar amount of goals. Brighton's still up in 3rd on just a single point behind us, and Liverpool only a further point further back from there. We are only 3 points from Everton in 5th, but with 4 points from City at the top, and hopefully that will narrow by the time we get to January. Watford coming up as the first game tomorrow will be Watford, Leicester, Genk and Arsenal tomorrow. Then Chelsea, Inter, and into December, the episode after that. And I've got to figure out how the hell I'm going to work my way around those fixtures. And we hopefully will have some more Carabao Cup football involved in there as well. You are going to play in the next one, to be honest, Mark. I probably should have given you a different response there, but that's where this episode will end. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As ever, make sure you're dropping a like on the video, subscribing as well so you don't miss out on any more, and of course, the subsequent series is after this. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.